The numbers are on screen with me, so you know I'm not faking anything. I made over $34,000 for my software tool Volo through the period of the 8th of June to 20th of June. I'm going to refresh the screen right now so you know there's no inspect element or anything along those lines. These numbers are 100% accurate, and it was all done through posting one YouTube video. Watch this right here. The 8th of June is when this period started, and look when I posted this video on the 7th of June. So this video I created got over 100,000 views promoting my software tool Volo and generated over $34,000. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can do something similar, turning YouTube traffic into income for you and your businesses. So to give a little bit of a breakdown as to who I am, I'm Deniz. I've been doing YouTube for over 3 years now on my personal brand. And in that time, I've been able to scale not only my own company Volo, but make money for plenty of other companies. And through YouTube content, I'm able to travel the world, talk at events like TikTok's headquarters, eat at amazing restaurants, travel the world, have time and location alongside the financial freedom. And also I help other entrepreneurs and business owners generate income through YouTube. For example, my one-on-one client Pritam, who I've been able to turn his YouTube channel into a profitable asset for himself, where he's marketing other companies through YouTube content and getting paid on the side. So he's able to turn YouTube from a little awkward side hustle into a money-making machine. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we can turn YouTube content into a traffic source for your business that generates you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the first thing is every piece of content needs a goal. Whenever I mentor someone, the very first thing I ask them is, what strategy have you been doing when it comes to YouTube? And it's actually amazing to find how many people just don't have a strategy. It amazes me. They're posting on YouTube, but they're thinking, okay, cool. Every day they're just trying to come up with a random video idea. Let me know if this sounds like you. You are scrolling YouTube and you're thinking, okay, what do I post? What do I post? Let me just search up a famous YouTuber like Iman Gadzhi or Alex Hormozi. What are they posting about? Okay, let me just copy them and post about it as well. So many people do this, but that is not a real strategy. When it comes to creating content that A, goes viral to get you the views, and B, turns that virality into income for you, it's a 3-step process that is super simple, but you need to follow a strategy to be able to adopt it. So my piece of content I wanted to create, the strategy for it was I wanted to get paying users for my software tool Volo. I mentioned before how I've co-founded the software Volo, right? This software helps short form creators go viral. And our goal was, I need to create YouTube content that's going to get eyeballs onto Volo and turn those eyeballs into paying customers. But I had a problem. If I make a piece of content saying how to use Volo, for example, that's going to do very bad because Volo is basically an unknown quantity. No one really cares about it. So for me to make a video how to use Volo, it's not going to get a lot of traction. It's not going to go viral because Volo is not a viral topic. So this is the really creative and interesting part to YouTube. How can you find trends that are actually going to get eyeballs and then turn those trends into income for your businesses? Well, this is exactly what I was able to do. So what I was doing scouring YouTube is I found that a topic around VO3 was really going viral. And I'm doing this right now, and you can see it's still a very high overall score topic using vidIQ's volume competition score. But at the time of making my video on VO3 back in June, this number was like 92. It was super high because Google had just dropped their Gemini model VO3 and everyone was thinking, how do I make money with this? And no one had created content yet. So we got into a situation where demand outpaced supply, and that is always a massive green flag on YouTube. If you can find topics where loads of people are searching, how do I do this? What is this? How can I make money from it? And there's not enough content on YouTube, you are going to get shown because all YouTube's algorithm does is just pair supply with demand. People think YouTube's algorithm is there to push your content out, like it's there to serve the creators. That's not the case at all. It's there to serve the consumers. YouTube makes money from people watching content, not from people creating content. You've got to understand that. So if people are demanding videos around VO3, they're searching on YouTube, how does VO3 work? How can I make money through VO3? YouTube's job then is to find videos about VO3 and push them to the consumers, and that is how they're able to meet the demand with the supply. So what you need to do is find topics where there is a lot of volume. In the score on the right hand side, I'd recommend everyone to download vidIQ's completely free Chrome extension for this. And when you see that volume is really high, that means there's a lot of demand. Now, ideally competition will be low. That's a massive green flag, but competition will still be at most points medium or high because it's YouTube. There's loads of videos posted. But the biggest indicating factor for me is there high volume? I'd rather post on a topic that's got super high volume and medium competition than medium volume and high or low competition, because volume is the biggest thing. That means there's demand and there's proof of concept that people want to know what you're talking about on YouTube. So that was the key point. I found a video that had high demand and not a lot of supply. But what comes next? When you look at this video I created, what do you notice about the title and thumbnail? Well, one thing in particular, it was outcome driven. I didn't make a video saying what is VO3 or how to use VO3. It was how to make viral VO3 videos with AI automation. I spoke before about how Verlo is an AI tool I co-founded that helps short form creators go viral. Well, if I phrase my title around going viral with the viral topic VO3 that's trending, I'm going to tap into that particular market. And this is key because your title and thumbnail is what causes people to click. When you think of like a massive, YouTube's like a massive landscape. It's like all these cars around, but you only care about the blue cars. That's what you want to zone into, right? So don't make a video how to use VO3. Although that might go viral because VO3 is a trending topic, you want people that care about your product or service. Because my product or service, Verlo, was helping short form creators go viral, I phrased my title and I made the thumbnail in a way that appeals to that target viewer. How to go viral with VO3 videos. That is people that already want to go viral, they want to make money through content, now they want to use VO3. So you can see how it was a very outcome driven title that targeted my particular ideal customer profile for my product. And what that led to was people actually clicking on the video. And that was the first part. Now you've got people clicking on the video. After that, you just got to follow this 3-step process and you will convert massively. You have a super high conversion rate with the content you create on YouTube. So why do they want to watch? That is the outcome you want. So when you click on a video, your title and thumbnail, that is all about showing an outcome that people want. If they see that outcome, if they see the title and thumbnail, they're going to click on the video, right? Then you want to show in the video why they can't do it. You want to pose the problem. You want to go viral VO3, but you don't know how to prompt. You don't know how to create the content, something along those lines. And then in the third step of the video, you show them how to do it, and that is running through the solution. If you follow that 3-step process every single video, you will get sales for your business and you will make money. So let's look at it from the standpoint of my video around VO3, right? So the outcome, how to go viral with VO3. That was what was in the title. Anyone that saw that video packaging, anyone that was counted as an impression, saw that. And people that were interested will click on the video. Now, I said before about how you want to make this super targeted. The more targeted you are, the less overall views you get. So if I made the video, how to go viral with VO3 videos in YouTube Shorts for AI vlogs, that is a very targeted video. That would make someone that's interested in that super interested because it is very targeted for them, but it closes down my market. So this is a very tricky sort of stage to get into. And when I mentor people one-on-one, business owners looking to grow their YouTube channel, we nail this. We try and find a format that works. So you're not too broad where you're targeting everyone, but you're not super specific where you're getting less views than you really should. And by the way, if that sounds interesting to you, if you are looking to turn your YouTube channel into a traffic source, basically the majority traffic source for your business, you can book in a call with me by the first link in the description or in the pinned comment. On this free strategy call, we'll discuss how this may work for your business and talk in depth about whether we're a good fit for each other. So that's the first thing, the outcome. Next, the problem. So for my video, the one I made around VO3, the problem I posed was, so you're watching this, you understand VO3 is important, but you probably struggle to prompt. You have to be like a prompt engineer. You have to have a super high IQ. I was really selling the problem out loud. Like I was saying, it's hard to prompt. You've probably tried it, but your videos come out rubbish and you see online everyone's making amazing videos and you're sitting there tearing your hair out like, how do I make videos like these people? That was me selling the problem. Then I just posed a solution. So if you're struggling to prompt, why not use Verlo? It has AI prompting on there, trained off viral videos. You'll just get the prompt with Verlo, plug it into VO3, and your videos will go viral. So can you see how it became almost stupid not to buy? This is what Alex Hormozy says. Make your customers feel stupid not to buy from you. They clicked on this video because they wanted this outcome, otherwise they wouldn't click on the video. The targeting from the video title and thumbnail was for this outcome. You showed them the problem they're probably having. You've then showed them the solution and why they need the solution. If they don't buy, they're just self-sabotaging themselves. And when you do stuff like that, that is how you're able to get hundreds of thousands of views and then turn those hundreds of thousands of views into sales for your business. And I earn commission on videos I create on Verlo. Not only I know I'm a part of the company, I have equity in the company, right? But also so I can track how well my videos are personally doing and then use those as examples for other creators to create content around Verlo. And if I actually look at the money I was making through Verlo, I've generated over $7,300 in commissions through just my Verlo videos. And to this day, I still get clicks, I still get referrals, etc. Customers clicking on my content. Almost 10,000 people have clicked on Verlo, gone onto the website through my content. 4,700 of those have gone on to sign up with Verlo, and 350 people have become actual paying customers of this software through my content, and it's generated me over $7,000. This is all through just creating content like that. And it's the same exact outcome, problem, solution formula that I've been following. And I teach to all of my one-on-one clients and help them one-on-one implement it into their business to be able to turn YouTube into a traffic source. So when you boil it down, it is actually really easy, step by step. The hardest part is coming up with viral concepts, because that is where you really make your money, being able to find those viral concepts and exploit them quickly so you imbalance the demand with the supply. So that just shows you the possibility of doing this firsthand with results I've achieved and generated myself. Now let's go through a quiz, because this hopefully should be making a lot of sense. Your mind should be absolutely blown with the potential of YouTube. And the reason this works better for YouTube than any other platform from my experience is because with YouTube, you can make long form videos. Yes, you can do this with a TikTok and an Instagram, but in 1 minute, you've got to do all of these in depth. It's super hard to do. Whereas with a YouTube video, over the course of 8 to 10 minutes, and that video I posted was 8.5 minutes long, I could do all of this in depth. It's like trying to explain atomic numbers in a minute versus explaining it in an hour. If someone explains it in a minute, yes, you'll get some information, but to go in depth with it for an hour, you're going to really feel like you understand the topic well, and you'll become almost an expert yourself if you listen to a lecture on atomic numbers for a whole hour. That's a similar thing for YouTube long form. Like, it's all great on TikToks and YouTube shorts saying outcome, problem, solution, but there's only so much people can learn from a minute-long video versus an 8-minute-long video where you're able to go in depth and really sort of bring someone along with your journey and teach them firsthand and show how this solution, they need to get on board with it. And this was just my software tool Volo, but you can plug and play this for an agency, for your own brick and mortar business. I've worked with tons of different people. I've had people that have software companies like myself. I have someone that's trying to just teach people how to use AI and he's selling his one-on-one coaching for that. You've had people that do cybersecurity, etc. I have a football-based channel where someone's doing it for around football content. Any niche this can work, because any niche that is selling something, people want to buy, and that's how you follow this outcome or follow this solution to get their outcome, pose a problem, and then basically showcase your software, your agency, your product service as a solution. So hopefully this makes a lot of sense. I'm going to basically break it down with a quiz. So I hope you had your notepads out so you can pay attention to this part. Let's start with, what is the type of videos you should make a topic on? So what is step one when it comes to this? Well, step one, if you've been listening, is to find topics where demand outpaces supply, because that means there's a lot of volume for it on YouTube and the consumers want this sort of content. And like I said before, YouTube is catered towards consumers, not towards creators. So step one, you found your topic, it's going viral, it's trending. Now what's step two? Well, step two is your packaging. Can you create a title and thumbnail that entices your target ICP and shows them the outcome that they want watching the video? Once you've done that, then you just follow the outcome, problem, and solution. You pose the outcome that you had in the title and thumbnail, you basically outlay it again in your intro, you show them the problem or you tell them the problem they're probably facing, then you spend the rest of the video showcasing how your product or service is a solution to that problem. Step by step, simple, just like that. If this video made sense, then make sure you drop a like down below and also make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with videos on how to drive traffic and sales towards your business through YouTube. And also make sure you check out the video right beside me as I detail exactly how much money I was able to make on YouTube through just posting videos like you are trying to do so as well. I'll see you right there.